Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone out there, everyone that watched the video, everyone that liked, everyone that subscribed. Like, the support, the reception I got wasn't the reception that I was hoping for or expected, and like, I'm just so grateful that you guys thought the video helped you. And I just like want to say that I have so much more to offer to you guys. There's so much more I want to talk about, there's so much more I want to share with you guys, and I just want to say thank you. Like, hopefully like a lot of you still decide to come along with me on this journey, and like we could grow together, like learn things from one another. But I am so grateful. Like, thanks everyone out there. A lot of people have been like asking me so far about the uni series and like when I'm gonna start it, so I just thought like I'd just throw everyone in there and throw the whole uni series out there because everyone's just been asking about it. So yeah, this is the uni series. The uni series is basically just going to be about things that happen or like people go through during uni, or like things that will happen to people in general but no one actually talks about these issues, like budgeting, like courses, just different things in general that they don't teach us in school before we get to uni. Because I know like I have an audience, I have established somewhat an audience of people that are like under 18 or people that aren't in uni yet, and like obviously this stuff will still apply to a lot of us that are still in uni. Like I said, I am still in first year and you guys are probably wondering, okay, what do you know? But I feel like the time that I've been here and the mistakes I've made, I feel like I've made them for a reason, and there will be someone out there that will learn from the mistakes that I have made. So that's basically what this uni series will be about. But today in particular, I do want to talk about the choices that lead up to you choosing a course when you get to uni, because I think that's a mistake that a lot of us make. Like, people get to uni and then decide, oh my gosh, this course is not for me, what do I do? Or like they think to themselves, like, I should have known before the course that I wanted to do before I got here. And that is one of the biggest mistakes I think I've made so far. So I guess it would make sense just to give like a brief background to like my A-level history, like just a brief background, because it does make sense and it is relevant to what I'm talking about. So I went to SFX and I started off doing chemistry, biology, English literature and history because I wanted to be a pharmacist, and I knew from like year 10 that I wanted to go to Kent University. So I knew that I did need chemistry to be a pharmacist or to study pharmacy, so I picked those subjects. History was going good, English not so great, chemistry also not so great, and biology was also going okay. Now, by the time we got to the end of the year, I'd already stopped going to English classes because I thought to myself the teacher was crap and I'm not going to continue doing English, so I just stopped going altogether. And I knew in my head that I really wanted to continue chemistry even though I was still shit at it. Biology, I was getting A's and mocks, and history was going fine as well. So now we did our exams, and this was, most of the exams I took were retakes because we had January exams and I didn't do too well, especially in chemistry in my January exam. So at the end of the year my grades were B, E, D, D. So I got a B in history, an E in English, a D in chemistry and a D in biology. Despite me working hard for biology, it just happened that my teacher was lenient. So I thought, oh crap, most unis want at least a C for chemistry, and I was stuck with a D after they had remarked it. Wait, were those my grades? Yeah, so I got a B in history, an E in chemistry, a D in biology and a D in English. But they had remarked my chemistry paper and my grade got brought up to a D. So I had left first year with a B, D, D, D. And I thought to myself, oh my god, yeah, can't really go study pharmacy at all the other unis now because they're not really going to look at my application as something worthy. Most of the universities wanted A's, A stars as like predicted grades, and those were not my predicted grades at all. So I was panicking at this point. What am I going to study? What am I going to do? I had like other choices as well. I could have either done an extra year in college, which would have meant I would have done 3 years of college. So another option was me fast tracking the subject. So I knew in my heart I had to drop biology because even though I was doing so well at it, the shock that I didn't get an A as what my mocks were saying made me really scared. So I just dropped the subject, and I knew in my heart, yeah, bye chemistry, you gotta go. So I was planning to fast track sociology. Now a fast track obviously just means I was gonna have to do an AS and an A2 in 1 year. So I enrolled to do sociology, and my history teacher called me up and was like, "Rah, you're not fast tracking sociology, come on to the politics course." And like everyone that I had spoken to politics about was like, "No, don't do the course, don't do the politics fast track, it's so hard, we're not enjoying it as it is." I still fast tracked politics, and I worked hard. And at the end of the year, I left with an ABB. So I had got an A in politics, the subject I fast tracked, a B in English, I kept my B in history as well. And I applied to do accounting and finance. Now, the subjects I was doing at A level were humanities-based subjects, and I went to go do something very practical at uni, which is what I'm doing now. Most people looked at me like, accounting and finance, something different, you're not really on the right track, you're not studying economics, you're not studying maths, you're not even studying accounting. Why the hell would you go study accounting and finance? At the time I was just thinking, yeah, my dad's an accountant, I know lots of accountants, there's lots of jobs in the finance sector. So I was thinking about the jobs that I can end up with, or like the people I was pleasing, rather than doing a course that I would have loved to do. So right now I'm in uni, just having not like a breakdown, but I just don't go to uni because I'm doing a course I hate. I'm here doing something I know nothing about, something that doesn't show my strengths. So I'm just here just being passive, and that's not something you want to do when you get to uni, especially when you're paying 9 grand a year. It's no longer 3 grand as what your big brothers and sisters were paying for. We're paying 9 grand. So I have just wasted 9 grand this year because I didn't pick the right course. So next year I will be transferring onto politics, which was evidently my strength. I mean, I got an A when I did the 2-year course in 1 year, so I'm just gonna go into that. But with what I'm trying to say here is, like, a lot of people do not make the right choice because they're either not educated enough about their course as it is, or they are pressured to doing the course that they think is right for them when it's not. So as much as people say go to uni and study something where there will be jobs in that sector, also study something you enjoy. I did not know how important it was until I'm actually here. Like, I thought, okay, I could just like accounting and finance, even if I'm paying for it, I will like it by force. I mean, if I'm paying 9 grand, I would like it, but obviously I hate it. So do something you enjoy, irrespective of if there's jobs in that sector. I know it sounds stupid, especially if it's something you're really paying for, like big money, but it's a lot easier to excel in something you enjoy. And if you enjoy the subject, you're more likely to do the work and put your heart into the work and get good grades and then get a good degree at the end of the day. And I think that's a lot more worthwhile than being stuck in a degree where you get shit marks or a shit degree at the end of the day for something that it does seem a bit weighty, but you just did crap out because you hated it. In terms of picking courses and like selecting a course that would be for you, like, my advice would be to inquire and research and just go to like taster courses. So in terms of inquiring, like, you need to talk to people who are actually on the course, and you know, especially at the uni you're going, because not all unis do the same syllabus. So you need to ask, especially where you want to go, find someone at that uni and like just talk to them about like how the course is going, like the modules that are within the course and things that you feel like cater to you a lot more. Like, you need to just find these things out now, note them down, just put them in your head, just make sure you made a note of these things. Secondly, I would advise to go to taster courses. A lot of unis do offer like these taster courses, so where you could go in and like sit in a lecture. What uni did that? I can't remember. There was one uni that did that when I was in 2nd year. They offered taster courses for taster lectures for some courses. So you would just go along, sign up, you will go along and you sit in the lecture, and it would just be like an introductory lecture to the subject itself. And like, this shaped a lot of people's perception or idea of what they wanted to do when they got to uni. So a lot of people, I thought, especially in my politics class, a lot of people I thought who would have done politics They didn't do politics because they had gone to some taster sessions and they had sat in lectures and they thought, rah, this is not for me. So then they went back to the drawing board and they researched some more about the course which they wanted to do, which I did not do any of this. I just thought in my head, yep, I'm going to do accounting and finance. I didn't do no research, didn't go to any taster courses. I just read module outlines, and I had programmed my head to think that, yeah, I would enjoy these modules, that I would enjoy the course irrespective of, you know, whether it was for me or not. So that would be my advice. My second thing would be not to worry. A lot of you probably have already applied to UCAS and you're probably thinking, oh my god, the course I picked is not for me. When you get to uni, there will be like a cut-off date when after which you won't be able to like transition to different courses anymore. So when you get there, you still can change, and I did not utilize that opportunity. That was like my last chance to like change off the course that I wanted to change off the course which I didn't enjoy, and onto a course that I would have enjoyed a lot more, and I just didn't take that opportunity. So researching the course is so important to, you know, how your next 5 years will pan out, how your next 4 years will pan out, how your next 3 years will pan out, because you'll be studying something that you like a lot more, especially since you are paying for it. Like a student loan, as like nice as it seems now, and as much as people go on about it, you will be paying this money back later on, and God knows how much the debt will be on our heads. But yeah, that's another thing. So it's so important that you're on a course that you enjoy, and a course where the degree will be useful to you. So right now I have no idea what I actually want to do when I finish uni. Hopefully, I pray to God that God just opens my head up and, you know, just fills me with lots of ideas. But as for now, I have no idea. Like, talk to careers. I know people always complain, especially at SFX, that our careers department is not great, but just talk to someone in careers, let them know how you're feeling. They will help you. That's what they've been paid to do. Talk to people outside careers, talk to people that are in uni already. Like, I'm hoping that this mistake that I have made obviously will help someone out there in choosing the correct course for them, especially, you know, everyone younger than me, or even people that are older than me. Like, I just hope it's not the case where someone's in 3rd year now and it's like, oh my god, I'm not on the right course. So like, hopefully it's helped someone. And like, yeah, like, if you liked this video, you just let me know. Just like below, yeah, subscribe to my channel, and like just continue being here. Like, we're here to support each other, we're here to help one another. So hopefully this video helped you, and yeah, thanks for watching. Bye guys.